Hey, what's up guys? JP here with J.P.BBQ. Welcome back to my channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Today we're gonna make some JP burgers. You guys stay tuned. I'm gonna show you how we get these burgers put together and how we do them JP style. Check it out. Went to the store the other day and I got me some beef chuck pot roast, boneless, USDA choice. And I made hamburgers out of this last time, and they came out really good. And I like it because it's got a very nice amount of marbling between meat and fat. So you know, to me, this is a very good meat to use as far as to make your own ground beef. So let me go ahead and take it out, and it's roughly almost 5 pounds, 4.8 pounds of hamburger meat that we're gonna do. So we're gonna take these out of here, and you're probably wondering, like, JP, that meat's a little bit frozen. Yes, it is. So anytime you grind meat, I like keeping my meat not solid frozen, but semi-frozen. It just seems to work a little bit better in the grinder. If the meat is not cold enough, it could cause your machine to bind up some. So let's go ahead and get this meat just cut. So we're just gonna cut it into nice little chunks like this. Just something simple, something where we can get it down into the chute of our grinder. And I think this meat is probably just a little bit too frozen for my liking, but it's okay. It's gonna warm up and we're gonna make some beautiful ground beef out of it. And of course we're gonna be using some of our JP products for today's hamburger. You know, we're gonna be using our J.P.BBQ all-purpose rub. It's a perfect blend of salt, pepper, garlic, you know, for our meat, and it's just gonna give it that nice added flavor into our ground beef. So I went ahead and ran it through the grinder, through the big die first, and this is what it comes out like. This is probably good if you're gonna be making some sausage. You don't need to grind it anymore, and it's still nice and cold. The good thing about today is the weather's kind of chilly out here. It's not super cold, but it's not hot. Heat is a definite factor if you're gonna be grinding meat. You wanna make sure this meat stays at a safe temperature. So we got it ground up already, you know, through the big die. So now we're gonna put it back in the refrigerator. Actually, we're gonna put it in the freezer and let it solidify just a little bit more, and then we're gonna run it through the smaller die in just a little bit so we can make some nice hamburger patties. All right, so ran our beef through our grinder a second time using the smaller die, and this is what it comes out like. You know, this is hamburger meat right here, guys, nice and ground up. Now, if you're gonna grind your own meat, you want to make sure that the meat is semi-frozen. Again, I cannot emphasize that enough, because if the meat is not you know, semi-frozen, running it through the grinder, it'll heat up on you, and it'll give the grinder a hard time. This is not a commercial grade grinder. This is just a grinder I bought at Academy, and it works good for what I need. And you know, when I go to touch the meat right here, I can still feel it nice and cold, and that's what you want, because if the meat gets, you know, above a certain temperature, it can start to build bacteria, and that's what we don't want. So got this ground up. I'm gonna go put this in the refrigerator real quick, clean up my equipment, bring you guys back, and we're gonna start making these patties. We got our meat, our ground beef, ready for the seasoning, and I'm gonna be using my J.P.BBQ all-purpose. This is a very good blend. You use this on anything. And I'm just put a small coat of this J.P.BBQ on here, and we're gonna get it all blended in there. Oh man. Ooh, man, that smells so good. You gotta take a whiff of that. Ah, delicious. So I'm gonna split these up into 6-ounce patties. 6 ounces of meat is quite a bit of beef. You know, you'd be thinking like right here. Look at this ball right here. That is 7 ounces, 7.38 ounces. So that's big. Look how big that ball is. So we're gonna take a little bit off of it and try to get this down to like a 6-ounce patty. And that's 6 5/8, which to me that's close enough. So all I do, I usually just round it up into a ball. I have this burger press that I'm gonna be using, and I just drop it in there and then just press it down until it can't press no more. And you get what you call just about perfect patties. Look how thick that is. You know, nice little perfect patty. So we're gonna see how many of these we can make. We got a basket of charcoal lit up, and I'm gonna put a little bit of apple wood into my flavor. You know, I like apple. Apple gives meat, you know, very good flavor. I particularly like apple, you know, on ribs and on pork. It just gives it that nice soft smoke flavor, and that's what apple does. It's a soft smoke. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this basket opened up. I'm gonna drop some of these pieces of wood down in here, and close that back up. And I'm gonna put this over to the side, and we're gonna get our hamburgers in just a second. Let's go ahead and get these hamburgers put in, guys. This thing's reached a nice internal temperature of roughly 350 degrees, and we're gonna start grilling us some hamburgers. Yes, sir. Ooh, man, these are looking good. Nice 5 good-sized patties, and we're gonna put a probe in one of these, and when it gets to around 160, 165 degrees, we're gonna take them out and maybe sear them a little bit. Let me pick one here, and I think I'm just gonna probe this one. So there we go. So these hamburgers are done, guys. I'm gonna put some cheese on it, let this cheese melt on it, and we'll be ready to make us a nice, delicious hamburger. And nothing fancy here. Gonna be using, I think, what is this, Havarti cheese? Yeah, you know, we like Havarti. That's what we usually get. And we also got a little bit of provolone. We're gonna put some provolone on these other two. I like provolone cheese. The other cheese that I like is Colby, like pepper jack, all kind of cheese. So let me get this one, get them pushed away from the heat a little bit, and this cheese will start to melt. Let me close it up for just a second, and in the meantime, we're gonna put these buns to this hamburger bun together. A little bit of mayonnaise on our buns, just like that. We're gonna put some onions. Got me some nice lettuce. Looks like romaine, but it's not romaine. It's just what they call leafy green lettuce. Put that on there, and a couple of slices of tomatoes. So there we go. And now time to get us a bun or a hamburger put on it. Look at that. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Look how that cheese has just melted on there. And nice little hamburger with some green lettuce and some nice ripe tomatoes. There we go. Man, that looks good, don't it? My daughter's mouth is drooling. She's like, Dad, I want that one. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You want this hamburger, baby girl? Okay, that one is for you. Just look at this monster right there. Ooh, man, does that look good or what? It's time to take a little bite out of it. You'll find me a nice little sweet spot. Oh my God, absolutely delicious. Guys, this is the perfect burger, okay? You grind your own meat, season it with some J.P.BBQ all-purpose rub, some provolone on it, smoke it with some apple wood, nice potato buns, nice crispy lettuce and tomatoes and onions. You know, this was definitely a very, very good hamburger. But besides that, guys, just want to say appreciate you guys very much. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching my videos. If you get a chance, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button there, over there on the side. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and also click that bell. That'll give you future notifications of upcoming videos. And if you're interested in any of the products that I use, there's a description down below. You know, it'll take you to my webpage. It'll take you to my Amazon affiliate store, and you know, feel free to shop around. But besides that, guys, again, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys very much, and I will see you guys on the next cookout. Take care.